1357 not having light tank camouflage. Here we go. Start streaming. Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka on Blitz. Welcome back to channel. Happy days. We're going to be here. Oh, did I finish my coffee? Slaven Blagic. Hello, how are you doing, my amigo? Yeah, I finished my coffee. I've had 2 of them. I was up till 2 a.m. editing this because I've got a really horrible week here. I've got a wedding, which is nice, on Thursday in Adelaide, but I've got a funeral tomorrow in Nelson's Bay. So it's like I'm going to be wearing the suit twice, and I wish I was only wearing it once. So I got a lot of work to do today and yesterday. So I was up till 2 a.m. editing. I got up at about 6 o'clock this morning because Junior's first day back at school after school holidays, and I've been mainlining the coffee. Just got the IV straight in, caffeine. We're going to do a couple of things today. We are going to play the Lorraine 40T, which I think is a really good tank. I really like it. I've heard people say it's the 5100. It's just a little bit faster than that, but it's a lot faster than the 5100, and it's very, very mobile. And I think it's like I prefer it to the 5100, but that's not saying the 5100 is not good. I just really, really like this tank. Doesn't mean it's OP or anything. I just really, really like it. Hey, and then there is the how was the holiday? The holiday was good. Thank you. Ahoy, Mr. Wolverine. Thank you. I'm glad you like my glasses, Esteban. Esteban Contreras. What a great name. Lorraine is awesome. It is indeed. So what I'm going to do is also test out this tank here, the AMX 1357. Now, one of the patrons, Killzor, had a chat to me, and he said that he doesn't think it has light tank camo, and he sent me some video. And in the video, it does indeed look like it doesn't have light tank camo. Now, are any of you guys on the Asia server at the moment? Boys and girls? In here?
Nope.
No one?
Nope. NA.
All on NA. Right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're a bunch of grubs. Bunch of grubs.
We do our best.
Do you have any tanks on the Asia server? Anyone? Looks like we're off.
Nope.
Looks like we're off to NA. Let me just kill the game window for a second. Disconnecting from the server. Joining North America. I just got to get rid of my game window so no one sees my thing. So they don't know who I am. I've gone back to player underscore on Asia, by the way. It was getting really shitty trying to play tanks on there with the tunnel that happens. Are you Bushka? Oh my god. I love your videos. Let me drive all the way across the map and YOLO you and die so you can't get any footage and can't do a video. That'd be great. I love you guys, but seriously, when you drive across the map and sacrifice yourself just to shoot me, it isn't helping. All right, let's have a look at this AMX 57. Game window back on. All right, I'm going to make a training room. Are any of you clowns available?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay, let me just do this quickly because this is important stuff, guys. We really need to make sure this is correct. Does any one of you own the AMX 1357?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay, who said yes?
I did. Sanguinary Dan.
Okay, Dan. Jump in the training room with me. I'll put the password here in the patron chat.
All right, I've got to go back to that.
It's just in the Discord channel. It's just under patron chat room.
Oh, okay, hang on. Got it. Okay, let's find the bottom of it. Okay.
Yeah, so much for that idiot who nuked Premo. The whole clan's just there still. It's just congratulations.
It was
yeah.
It was
Dan, are you in there?
I'm in the chat, but I don't see
Patron chat, Discord channel. I just oh my god, I didn't press. I pressed thanks, mate. Go. And I didn't press I didn't give you the actual password. So guys, bear with me. This is really important.
You're off to a good start.
Yeah, I'm flying, man.
Alrighty, so there it is.
Thanks, Dylan Devitt. Okay. Ready up, man. Ready up. Let's go. Let's do this.
Ready,
now,
ready.
what I'm doing is I'm going to show you guys, does this tank in fact have light tank camouflage, right? Because if it doesn't, it's just crap. The tank sucks nuts. Like, I've been very disappointed with the camo and the stealth on the tank, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does not, in fact, have the light tank camouflage. Oh, Jerry, dude. Okay, go up the top. Up the top, Dan. Jerry,
Hey,
Mike.
How you doing?
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
My name's not Mike, it's Jerry.
Coming up top.
Okay, up top, up top, up top.
I get busy for a couple weeks. I come back. You're playing rap and sucking balls. What the hell is?
Oh, hello, where JC? How you going?
JC's back.
Okay, stay there, man. Stay there. Oh, okay, we need to see the hill.
At this time, no.
See the hill on
Got
the
the Skullduggery
edge
again.
right near you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. It's the name for this, put down the certificates. That's what you're in for.
Jerry, I'm going to just mute you up there for a tick, mate. Let me know when he gets back if he starts talking. Okay, so can you see me on top of that hill?
No.
Okay,
Now
I've spotted you.
I'm spotted.
Wait till you go. Wait till you go. Camo's reset. Just wait. Okay, it's reset. Can you move forward? Oh, this is shit. Okay, the tank's broken. Don't buy this tank. That is no light tank camouflage, right?
You didn't even move and you popped up.
Yeah. So it has no light tank camo. It says it's a light tank. It's absolutely pointless. And the reason that I really wanted to show you this is because this is a tank that has the worst alpha in the tier. You do 90 hits every shot. So for you to do any damage, you have to be on target. And that means when you fire, you have to fire from stealth. What is basically happening to me when I was driving this tank is I was putting in myself into situations where I wouldn't get spotted as a light tank and then going to take the shot, and I was getting freaking nuked. Absolutely nuked by SU-152s and things. And I was like, what the hell is going on? How am I spotted? It's got no light tank camouflage. Don't do it. Okay,
No,
thanks.
I've got camo net and full skills. So
Yeah, I know. It's just a joke. It's broken. She broken, mate. She broken.
Why so serious, Bushka?
What'd you say? Who was that? We are. What are you doing?
Why so serious? Because it's NA.
Yo, you sound
No, that really annoys me. Really, really annoys me. That they'd release that tank, call it a light tank, and it's exactly what they did with the Bat Chat. And I don't know if you guys remember. Okay, I'm ducking back to Asia because that's got better ping. Thanks very much for that, Dan.
no problem.
Because they released the Bat Chat, right? And they didn't give it light tank camo, and it was getting nuked. And they then said, you know, well, just because there's a light tank doesn't mean it has light tank camo. And that was like the same for every other light tank in the game apart from the Bat Chat. And when they changed it, it revolutionized the way the tank plays, right? If that doesn't have light tank camo, you shouldn't be buying the tank. If it's a glitch, it's a glitch, right? If it's a bug, but I've not
Perhaps
seen them
too
say
late
anything
for
about it.
some of us.
Yeah, man. Well, I hadn't reviewed the tank yet, but I was pretty certain there was I was getting hit when I shouldn't have been getting hit. Okay, so it was really shitty.
That explains a few things.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to play the Lorraine. Why is this not working? Let's turn on the game window and play the
Go for a
Lorraine
refund.
40T. Yeah, they won't give you a refund, just quietly. I can guarantee you that. Okay.
And you're gonna play on Asia?
Yeah. I'm. What is wrong with my iPad? It's not working. I'm moving this part down the bottom, my aiming area, and it's just not working. Okay.
Okay, good night, Bushka. It's 1 o'clock over here.
Oh, Vihan, get
We
to bed, dude. Get to bed.
We just saw you were on, and we just Google told us to say hi.
Oh, thanks, man. Good to talk.
you see, we're
Oh, wow. My iPad is not actually working. Is Coggle there?
Yeah.
Have you guys been drinking or something?
just a little bit.
Been at the pub.
Yeah, you
Cheers,
grubs.
everyone.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Right.
Here, cargo.
My iPad isn't actually working. This is bad.
Do the Windows thing. Restart it.
Yeah, I might have to. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to have to restart this iPad. This is weird. I normally play with it on this side, but the aiming area wasn't working, so I really had to not do that because obviously not being able to aim is an issue. Yeah, this grub. I'm just going to try and track him or something and use that last round. What's wrong with the sound? Sound? You're not getting desktop. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Hang on. Multi-output device. Now it'll work. Sorry. Yeah, it's one of those Apple things. Apologies. Nice work, team. Nice work. G'day there, yo boy beast dude. Wow, that was not the iPad or anything. That was me sucking. Okay, we could be in a little bit of strife here. Let's get this. Who's there that I can clip out? The CDC? Can clip him out, or I can clip the RU out. Let's move quick. Let's not move quick. Let's just drive into that thing. I really like autoloaders. Hey, they are great until you're on a reload and then you're like, oh my god, I can't help that tiger. I can't do anything at all. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, the tiger doesn't need any help. He's a monster. SU, SU. So, I love the Lorraine. Hey, it's a lovely, lovely tank. 4 in the clip, which is good. You don't get that on a lot of tanks. And it's got excellent mobility. Its mobility is absolutely gorgeous. And that's what really sells it for me. Because, you know, if you've watched the channel at all, I'm a big fan of the AMX 5100. I think it's a good tank. Don't aim, trust RNGs. Okay. Yeah, it's not working again. Look, I'm pressing that, and it's occasionally going and occasionally not going, which is not ideal when you're playing tanks. If you notice, there's a few moments there where it just didn't really work, which is bad, really. I have tried the PC version, bored me to tears. Artillery is the worst game mechanic of just about any game I've played in. I've never seen anything so stupid. People sitting at the back of the map that never move, and that just stop everyone else from being in the open. It's absolutely idiotic. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 TDs, 3 of which are massive big dirt monsters. Unless that Borsig's running the 120. I'm going to be very, very cautious here. See if they stick their heads out, but there's no way in the world that we're going to risk our lives for these clowns. I mean, no one behind me really looks like they're... You can sometimes sneak one just through the track there if you let RNGesus hold the wheel. Might get a sneaky one in this M6 if I'm lucky. Wow, that was ideal. And by ideal, I mean not ideal. Yeah. I'm going to go for a full reload and get back up here. I don't have any support on my left. I don't know that those guys realise this, but my whole team is charging up there. So I'm just going to keep people spotted. Try and roleplay a light tank. That 152, I do not like him being there at all. I don't want to surrender this middle part, but seriously, he is not... yeah, screw that for a game of soldiers. We're out of there. 152 can go play on his own. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Anytime you see a Russian 152mm coming at you, you're like, okay, no. Wow, there's the Yag. So we've just been pretty sensible here. We've just been working them over. Wow. Good work. Got one left in the clip. Should be enough to clear this AMX-13. Let's try and ram him. If no one else gets him. Yeah. Gee, she moves beautifully, this tank. She really does. Beautiful tank. Get out of my way, buddy. Ay, ay, ay. It's a pleasure to play a tank like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Not a hard sell for this one. But yeah, that 1357 was pretty surprising. When Killzor sent me the message in Patreon Telegram, and I was like, really? Doesn't seem legit. Yeah, it's legit. It doesn't have light tank camo. Why are you running? I like to work out. No, Zan, I haven't played Warfare. I don't have time, man. I just don't have time. Like, I don't have time. I'm playing PUBG at the moment. That channel's going gangbusters. That's up to 20,000 subs. It hit 20,000 subs this week. It was gaining 8,500 subs every 4 weeks at one point. It's back down to something like 6,200, 6,300 now. But it goes up and down a lot. Oh, is Chieftain Mark 6 ever going to be back in the store? Yeah, I'd say so, man. They tend to sell things that people like to buy. I would be surprised if they don't put it back in the store. What do you boys think about that one?
They're selling everything but the kitchen sink, right?
They are, aren't they? And they've upped their prices, man. It seems really expensive.
Usually the sign of a company gasping for funds.
Yeah, maybe. It could well be, but I don't know. They're spending more money as well. I think that could be part of it. Like, they've got an edict, like, you can do this, but only if you're going to actually, you know, make enough money to cover it. Like, Twister Cup is 100 grand all up on that, you know?
What do you think about the low tier changes?
Look, for me, it's pointless. I never play them anyway. It's a very interesting thing. I haven't made a video on it because there's just no upside for me. I make videos and stuff like that, and I get idiots going, oh, you're wargaming shill and all this if I don't scream and rant loud enough. And if I go in there and say, you know, I'm not a fan of it, then I didn't think he could see me. Okay, we're being pushed on, and we are on our lonesome. I
I
ram
must
you.
say, their production quality for their video was subpar, though.
Oh yeah, totally. You confused me, man. I completely wasn't paying attention there. I've just been absolutely pushed on by everyone, and I wasn't really paying any attention at all. Okay, I'm out of there.
We told them on Instagram where you were hiding.
Yeah. Here's the thing. They said, you know, it'll get rid of seal clubbers and all that. And I don't disagree that there are issues that need solving at low tiers. Namely, I mean, I don't play low tiers, but when I do play low tiers, it's in like a Kenny or something stupid with another guy from Premo like Raikkonen, and we're doing a video, and it's like, okay. You know, and that's kind of one of the big reasons why it's an issue, obviously. Like, you can't have that as part of your structure and expect people to enjoy it. I would really like my driver to come back now. That would be wonderful.
There are just some classic tanks I enjoy playing just because it's the tank, not because of the tier.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree. And JC, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm not the guy saying that.
oh no. I'm just that's where, since they're trapped by the tank tier structure, it's a devil's choice for them.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with their goals. I mean, they're trying to get people not to rage quit within 2 games.
He's going to get me, this guy, because I didn't reload. And deservedly so. Yeah, he got me.
Back in the day, we came in with 2 tiers up and 2 tiers down when men fought Blitz.
Yeah, and I've heard so many idiots say, oh, Blitz was so much better back then. Listen, Blitz was shit back when it started compared to now. The amount of crap that went on that was just absolutely broken was insane. None of the tanks were correctly balanced compared to where they're at now. You could drive specific tanks, and it was like driving a tank that was a god. Like, you drove the T-54, and you were the best tank in your tier, and competitive with every single other tank, if not better than every other tank, at tier 10. And it was just like, okay, that makes all the sense in the world. You know, you had 330mm of heat pen. It went through everything. Like, it didn't get stopped by spaced armor. You lost no DPM. You had better armor than any other tier 9 heavy apart from like an E75. You were super mobile. People used to just carry 50 rounds of heat or 34 rounds of heat or whatever it was and walk around in T-54 platoons. And I should know, I've got like 1,000 games in T-54. It was broken. Things like that were true. And +2, -2 matchmaking was great for people who liked to farm win rates and were good players, and was horrible, absolutely horrible for the standard player. How would you feel rolling out in a stock IS-3 and coming up against an IS-7? Because that happened every time you were grinding a tank. Every time.
And it was not fun.
No. And the people who whinge about it the most are the guys with big blue win rates and purple win rates who were driving comets against tier 5 tanks. Wonder who that was, Bushka. I mean, I farmed me up some serious win rate back then.
When they first made the change, the thing I did not like about them changing it was just they hadn't expanded the tech trees yet, and it really limited what you were playing against.
Yeah.
Now I mean, there's 4 times as many tanks in tier 8 now.
Yeah, totally. Alright, this Panther's getting pushed on.
Bushka, do you make your own music? Your PUBG intro
Yes.
song.
Yes.
Somebody asked earlier what TD line would be your recommendation to travel.
I love the Russian TDs at the top. I don't love them all the way through, which is obviously important. You've got to love them all the way through. The TD line I played the most was the Americans, you know. Oh, AMX 1375 having a whale of a game up here with me. Good on him. We've got to get in this 5100 hopefully. Yeah, he's doing it too. We're going to clear this guy. Oh, I love this bloke. Who is he? The 1375. He's my new best mate. What a monster. I got 2 in the clip here. Come on, one more into him, one more into him. That's the boy. I can take some shots. Let's try and hit this IS-3. Get him off the... Whoops, that didn't work. I got to get on base. Oh, shit. He's going to win. Good on him. I thought we had that. That was my bad. To be fair, me and the 1375 did pretty freaking good. Yeah. Well, look. I should have gotten cap, but then... I got to tell you, I don't think the rest of the team really stuck to it. Ah, well. The tier 10 fail platoons were ridiculous. I look in the cap and in the chat and everyone's saying, Cap, Cap, Cap. Good work, mate. Sorry. Yeah, you did all warn me, you're right. The tier 10 fail platoons were tragic. You used to get guys playing mouses with level 1 tanks. I mean, these are things that people forget about. All the stuff that was really shitty and they're like, oh... You know, Blitz sucks now. Make Blitz great again. It's not even close.
Medzi in the house.
Medzi!
Medzi.
What's up, mate? See, I changed my name on Asia to player underscore. Okay. This is a bad place to be. So let's go there, because that makes sense. There should be someone up here with me, eh? There's a Borsig and an ISU, right? Is that CDC going to pop? Yeah, it's good on him. We haven't seen their TDs. I'm hoping they're down the bottom and that they can't see me. But there's a Borsig. Alright, we're going to muscle across this bridge. If that 152 is behind me, I am just going to eat so much damage. No. There he is. On a full reload. I should have gone a full reload there.
Staggerly figured you should have changed it to hot dog lover.
No way. Let's see if I can ram this bloke. Oh, he's dead. Well, they're all dead. Look how quickly this tank goes. I mean, it is absolutely lightning. It's so fast. And it feels like just about the most mobile tier 8 medium, you know, outside of something like a lift gun. Here we go. Oh! Someone just put 1,000 into him. Just about. That was a T-49, I think. Well, 4,086. Good on him. He had a monster game. Well done, amigo. They got rattled. Rattled and rolling, baby. What's up? Talk to me.
Medsy, did you catch the defect in the Lorraine? He was
Not the
saying
Lorraine,
it's a great tank. And
the T...
57.
57, yeah.
57, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Medsy, if you watch the start of the stream, I did the testing, and it is actually 100% doesn't have light tank camo. Lurva's amazing, Dylan. You can't go wrong with the Lurva.
This is a credit grinder.
The bank, the German bank. What's their light? An RU. Righto. The CDC is going to drive to base A. Alright.
Tortoise or Jag Tiger?
I'm going to go for a full reload on that one. Okay. Our Lurva and our IS-3 have to go really passive here. If they don't go passive, they're going to get shredded. Get really passive, guys. I'll have a clip coming in a sec. Just stay frosty, stay side scraping. This AMX is going to push up on you. Is there anything I can do to him? That didn't go through. That's interesting. And that didn't go through. And that finally went through. Wow. It's got pretty good pen on its APCR. I think I should have probably used the APCR. It was tinged red. I just trusted in RNGesus, and RNGesus said, you know what? We're not buying any of that stuff today.
Isn't that what Aaron Jesus always says to you?
No, it's not. Yeah, they're screwed now. Let's see if she can move quick enough. I'm going to try and cut the Lurva out of the herd and have a little COD with him. So it's quick, but it doesn't have the best turning circle. Yeah. It's very quick in a straight line, and it moves nicely. It's just got a big-ass turning circle, I guess, because it is actually quite a long tank for a medium. Night, Martin. Have a good snooze. What series? What kind of series is Veggie Mama talking about? Is she talking to Meadsy in my YouTube channel? Behind my back? Oh my god. I can't believe you skank. Oh my god. Look at her butt. Okay, let's get to that corner. Tier 9. Woo-hoo-wee. They got a PTA, a 34 and 2. The Super Pershing won't get there. But if I don't get help from these guys here, if they go all soft on me, I'm going to get there about the same time as the PTA. He's got a lot of alpha, dude. If he goes there, I could be in strife. Look at this thing move. Wow.
Of course, it's French. It can run. What are you talking about?
Oh, you grub. 173. Oh, 34-2. Got ammo racked. Wow, this is 704. He just went hammer rack. Resetting that camo. Ils ont seulement touché. I've got Charles Aznavour as my crew voice. They don't have any big TDs, guys. That's why I'm not freaking out. The MBT 70's back there, but they don't have anything to put like 900 or 1,000 into my soft French sides.
I need a Peter Sellers voice.
Or Pepe Le Pew.
Sorry, lost focus there. Pepe Le Pew. I was just looking at something. Oh, and I lost a lot of hit points while I was doing it too. Well done, me.
We're discussing the merits of the tanks having Pepe Le Pew or Peter Sellers voices.
Yeah, important things.
The world wants to know.
Okay, this 34-2 over here is in strike. Am I going to get there in time? No, I'm not. I'm not going to bother. He'll be dead. Thanks, Ghost Relic. You're a lovely human being. I don't care what JC Ware says.
Yes. Oh, come on. You have your tank going. Maybe we could do a Von Dom. Don't be Von Dom.
Bloody super Pershings. Someone should blow them up. I think we're going to try to. Just little snapshots like that. Not really going to... RT on Blitz would be horrible. Zachary, thank you very much, man. Good job, team. Thanks, Zachary. Thank you very much for the donation.
Hey, Bushka. Zach from last week loving the stream.
Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. I'm loving driving the Lorraine. Lorraine. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. God. World of Tanks OC? No, I'm not. I know you mean PC. No, I'm not. I'm not on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, great tank. Really good tank. Fast, maneuverable, high probability of getting absolutely obliterated if you give any TD your sides, as it should be. And 4 in the clip, so allows you to play pretty sweet. Yeah. Yo, YouTube, if you own $1,000, don't send it to me, dude. Buy yourself something nice. Don't give me $1,000. That's ridiculous. You can give me money, but not 1,000, dude. That's too much.
Yeah, go buy a 183.
Go buy a 183 and all the ammo that comes with it.
Bushka looks like my grandpa.
Must be a hot-looking dude with a huge knob, your granddad. Okay.
After that comment, you should.
Yeah. Meow 1, excellent stuff. Good to know. Tier 9, okay. So, what have they got? A 54 and a
The
Lorraine.
question would be, does Farm Boy look like his grandfather? But hey, that was a different day.
I'm not actually going to go up the top there. I'm the sole person at the top of this map. And it's a tier 9 game with plenty of big boppers over there. Oh, there's Lorraine. EHR. Oh, Sene from EHR. Very good player.
Ouija's here.
Ouija! I really could have done with that one going in. Oh, and we've got the Nina from ID as well. Wow, there's some good players on this one.
Mike Fierro wants to know what's the DPM of the Lorraine.
You know, I've not actually looked at it.
The Ouija effect is in play.
And I got the bounce and he didn't.
How you doing, Bushka?
Sene is just hit point trading. I'm good, man. I'm good, which is a surprise. Yeah. Is he in platoon? No, that was just weird. That was just weird.
If you can do a 360 no hashgasm, and are you going to TwitchCon with your son hashgasm, and are you going to TwitchCon with your son QB?
Why is it doing that again? It didn't do it for Zach's comment, and now it's done this weird double thing again. Well, that's really frustrating. Thanks, Stinky, for that. I'm going to try something here and see if it works.
That's Bushka's way of saying, hold my beer.
Yeah, this is just so annoying. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. Really? You're unable to log me in at this time?
Department.
Let's follow Nina. There's a lot of good players in this game, just quietly. There's ID, 24K, EHR. A lot of really good players in the Asia server. Not me. I got completely wrecked. Allow. It's not going to let me log into Streamlabs to find out? Seriously? Are you kidding me? Okay. Alert box. Test super chat. Okay, yeah, that's going on.
This is a test super chat alert for $40.
Where is that? So you didn't actually get to have the browser source, new layout. They're all deleted.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
This is a test super chat alert for $42. The echo is back.
Showing things going into your tip jar, but it's not popping up on screen.
Yeah, I've deleted it so that I can find out where the hell else it's coming from. It shouldn't be there at all.
Here
I
comes
think
the
I've got
money.
rid of it.
Here we go.
One
Money
last one.
talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar, dollar.
One last 10. Now that's coming up, but it's actually...
This is a test super chat alert for $79.
You're just going through all your animations, are you? Ooh, that was a scary one.
It must be the tip jar. It is.
This is a test super chat alert for $32.
It's the freaking tip jar. I don't know why it's doing it. Okay. Let's work that out as we go forward. But the browser source... No, it can't be the tip jar. It's still coming up, even though that browser source is hidden. All these things are still coming up, even though they're hidden. Oh, is it? Okay. I hate... Oh my god. They can get wrecked. Okay. What's happened is when I have... they are so frustrating, OBS. Whenever I update, this happens. Stuff happens. It's just weird. So basically, normally an OBS scene, when it's not being used, goes to inactive. You set it to inactive. I've updated the app, and the entire thing has decided to set itself to active even when it's invisible. So you're getting the audio regardless, whether it's visible or invisible. At least I've figured out what's wrong with it. That is so frustrating. So they've not gone to B yet.
Does it reset everything back to default?
This is a test super chat alert for $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10.
My god. Advanced audio. How can I turn these? I can't. It won't let me turn them off automatically. It's crazy. It won't let me do it automatically.
GIF show and IT tips from Bushka. Lol.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I'll just figure it out after. T49's gone hog wild in there. Not a good idea really from him. I wonder if I can sneak up and grab B while they're screwing around with him. Okay, at least it moved him out of base. I'm not hanging around for that though. They're coming now. Oh, 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 there's the 4502B.
The
Nice,
Echo
Amy.
is a money maker. Lol.
It is a money maker. Give you guys a shot. Nice, nice, nice. Well done, boys and girls. Team went and did the right thing there. Okay, so he's just AFK. That Echo is a money maker. The Lord Tog voice effect. Let's see if it's still doing it. I don't think it will be now.
The Lord Tog voice effect.
No, it's not doing it anymore. Happy days. It only took, what, 3 streams? It'll do it now, though, because everything else isn't turned off. And where's the event list? Oh, God.
I donated $10 and got no echo. I feel ripped off, lol. I donated $10 and got no echo. I feel ripped off, lol.
Where are
PUBG
they?
stuff behind the screen just a picture, or is your PUBG stuff running in the background as well?
No. It's no. It doesn't work like that. It's every scene has its own set of sources, and the sources are the things that have those little graphics on them. But I've invisibled them, so I've turned them off so you can't see them. But the freaking stupid OBS client has enabled sound even if it's turned off. So yeah, that's not good. So now I'm having to go through every individual source and shut down the source when not visible, which isn't fun.
How many sources you got running?
A lot. A lot.
All good, Bushka.
Here we go. Money talk.
Yeah, I'll just have to do the rest of it afterwards.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
Yeah, it's coming back, dude. It's coming back. There are more chickens than people in the world. I'll take your word for it, mate.
There are more chickens than people in the world. There are more chickens than people in the world.
Thank you, Robbie. Have we seen the Borsig? That's the interesting thing. I thought... No, we haven't seen the Borsig yet. I'm going to wait till he starts climbing to really make sure we get all our shots in.
Now I'm seeing double.
Homemade echo effects are a free.
Oh my god. I'm really not liking it, even if I do get extra cash. It ain't cool. I've had enough. On a full reload. That 34 is dead, right? He's gone. So I'm going to scoot over here to support the 122.54. 122.44.
What's up with the donation windows, though? You get the small background, the large one's offset, so you can't read it.
Yeah, I haven't had time to fix it all up, mate. I'm trying to fix it, but you know, no time. Okay, camo's reset. Nice, nice, nice. Just keep hanging in there. We're gonna have to get some clear, Have to get. Yeah, we're gonna need a base, but I mean, I don't know who wants to go do it. No one's moving. If we can clear this IS-3, that will at least give us a, it'll stop the cap. It's a Tiger on my right. I'm on a full reload, so there's nothing else I can do. Yep, just ran out of humans, unfortunately. What are you going to do?
Daniel Mendoza wants to know, how do you know when camo is reset?
Mate, it's actually, it's not an exact science. You've got to go through it and So which one's that? That's
This
browser
is a
source
test
4.
super chat alert for
I'll remove that
$95.
one. Okay, remove that one altogether. And then that one. You've got, it takes 9.8 seconds, right? For camera to reset. So what you've got to do is basically get yourself physically out of the line of sight for 9.8 seconds. And if you do that, then you should have it reset. The other way of checking too is when you go up and you pop a target and you shoot at it, if it's within range and you spot it, when you pull back, when it disappears, you've disappeared. So you've popped off the map again. That's a good way of doing it. That should be fixed now, the super chat thing. I'll test it one more time. Here we go.
This is a test super chat alert for $83.
Excellent. That was annoying as hell. Righto. Tier 9. 4 mediums for them. We've got 4 mediums, but the 44's going heavy route with his super snipey gun alone. We've got a Pershing and me and a Scent. I am not a hull down kind of medium. Then again, neither is that Panther.
Every clock in Pulp Fiction is set to 4:20.
Yeah.
What?
Tiki Dingo.
What? It's good that the rest of the team's got here.
Every clock in Pulp Fiction is set to 4:20.
Why is he saying that?
Random facts. Like there's more chickens in the world than there are people.
Oh, I see.
This is also an educational channel.
Yeah, this is where we're here to educate, not discriminate, baby. Okay, so this was a slow burn, but we did actually clear this flank, which is nice. We've got him on the run. Okay, I don't know where that went. Gonna go for a full reload here and bust ass, apart from me and the Pershing running into each other, around this flank. There is a awfully good DPM TD here, somewhere. Well, awfully good in some sense. There he is. Oh, they're shredding these dudes, and they're all still stuck in the corner.
Dead Empire, the link to the patron page is on every video's description.
I'm not as think as you confused I am.
Fair enough. Sounds reasonable. I'm going to try and sneak out the back here and get this cap back. Because we don't have a cap at the moment, and that's not good. And if good things happen, that's good. They haven't capped C out there, which is a problem. And then I'm going to go and get B. And we're in big strife. Come on, let me roll high.
JC, did you reach Lavin Blagic's comment?
Oh, we're dead.
Yes.
But we think we did enough so that these guys can get it done. Hopefully. Here we go. Tiki Dingo with more random
Tug
facts.
of War was an Olympic event between 1900 to 1920.
Who won it, Tiki? That's what we need to know.
The Russian women, of course.
It was won by the Russian women.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, God. You are kidding. All that ST1 had to do was hit that shot, and we win the game. Guess what? And he's going to drive straight into him. Oh, don't do it. Don't. Oh. Come on, dude.
These nuts.
These nuts, indeed. Just slow down and get this done. Yes, much better. No panic. I think the sacrifice is pretty much worth it. We cleared that cap. We got rid of the IS-8. We basically, I think that was pretty pivotal in actually winning the game.
Bushka, would you answer Destroyo or recap the 57 camo issue?
Yeah, so the 1357 does not have light tank camouflage. It has standard camo, and it's not even that good. So you're getting spotted, and as soon as you move, you are actually spotted. I don't know if it's going to get fixed. I'm going to talk to Wargaming about it. I'll message Alex now, actually.
Somebody asked earlier if the collector tanks are going to have the same coefficient as the premium tanks.
From what they've said, no. They won't. Some of them will actually earn okay, but they've not specifically mentioned the numbers. I'm being very, very passive here. Well, I am. That 95 is probably going to be sitting on that corner. They've got a lot of medium tanks that could pump around that flank. Yeah, like
And
that PTA.
Carper, you always need to ask the stream owner if you can do that. That's why I deleted that.
There's the answer to your question from Tiki.
Great Britain in 1900 and 1904. Outstanding.
Great Britain in 1900 and 1904.
Excellent. Good to know. He's a riot at dinner parties, and he goes off like a frog in the sack. Thanks for... You're kidding. Jesus just put the last one off his lower glacis. I was completely not even moving. How is that PTA still alive? That's BS. Okay, how are we looking? We've lost a tank, but their Panther, their PTA is just about dead. So they've got Yag Panther 2, Type 61 over there, the PTA. There's someone in base. Where is that 95? There's the Tiger 2. No, I don't want any of that. Forget about it. Nice to see our IS-3 is doing so well, though. And our T-54E1 is really doing exceptional work. I'm just going to hang back here with these guys. I mean, if these two can't be asked going up, that's our Tier 9 medium and our Tier 8 heavy, then I'm just going to hang here with them. And when they poke around this corner and shoot this IS-3 in the arse, I'll farm some damage off him.
Obviously, you missed the team message camp spawn at the beginning.
I did.
Conserve fuel, don't move.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you control game cost.
Good to know I'm spotted. I think he could even be AFK. Chuck Norris doesn't stop. That's where he scares this shit out.
Last one. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the sh**t out of it.
I think Tiki found the Google page.
Back of the beer can.
That's probably more like it.
Is there any chance that this T-54E1 is going to do anything? No, he's just AFK. Yeah, that was a loss from the moment we spawned in. That was absolutely ridiculous. We're going to give him an inactivity in battle. I'd like to give one to the IS-3 as well, but he did actually leave spawn, which is a cut above what that bloke did. Look, the tech tree slaughter is going to be interesting because, I mean, look, honestly, I don't give a shit. And I'm not being rude about that. It is just, I don't play those tiers. They make absolutely no difference for me. I understand they do actually impact people that like those tiers. And for them, I feel like they're getting shafted because I don't see any reason for the changes. They don't make any sense to me whatsoever. I've never heard one person say, if only I didn't have to play the looks, or, you know, whatever. But there's tanks down there that don't get played. There's no way around that. There's a huge amount of tanks that don't get played, and there's pretty much a massive segment of the player population who stat pads and seal clubs lower tiers so they can get 60% win rate. I mean, there's no use pretending that that's not happening. It absolutely is happening. There's a lot of people out there that want 60 and they can't get it at tier 10, so they go and play tier 4 and they get 60% in... I mean, you go and watch. There's guys with 12,000 games in a Type 46, and they're not doing that because the tank is such a lovable and historical vehicle. They're doing it because they want their numbers to look pretty. And is that enjoyable for a person that's new to the game? Well, obviously not. Obviously, that is just taking the mick, and really, there's no way that doesn't... Oh, wow. Okay. That wasn't meant to happen. Where is the gun? Why can I not get that gun down? That's weird. I didn't know that it didn't have any elevation or depression over the... any elevation over the side. That's interesting. Uh, 5100. How you going? I think all the collector tanks will be worth gold, mate. It's just a matter of how much gold. And I can't see them doing anything special with it. Like, I don't see why they'd put something in there that's going to actually mean you can get more money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're not going to let you buy something for, earn something for credits, or buy it for credits and come out ahead on gold.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I got 250 gold out of a chest today. You thought I'd won the world.
What can you buy with 250 gold? An hour's premium.
Yeah, I think that's very much the case. It's not going to be like you're going to be able to get a whole bunch of money just because you were smart enough to get the tanks back.
And frankly, since they changed this away from a World War II based tank game, the history is not as important anymore.
Yeah, and there's just no denying that, is there, JC? I mean, it really isn't the amount of tanks you get that are just nothing remotely like what we're talking about there. This KV5 is going to make life very difficult for me, and the 5100, because of this KV5, I'm not going to be able to support this 5100. We're going to have to try and clear one of these tanks before the KV5 can put too much hurt on me. It's going to have to be this Carnarvon. Yeah, it's not going to happen. There's a CDC. I mean, the team pretty much just folded.
Your voice volume dropped in and out for a minute.
Yeah, well. You get that? You get that? Wowzers, wowzers. Like, think of it this way, okay? What tanks are you going to miss? What tanks are you playing all the time? And if you are playing them, are you playing them because they are historically relevant, or you love them a lot because they were the first tank you got or something? Or are you playing them because you can run 75% or 80% win rate at tier 3 and 4? Like, if that's the case, then I think that it's a good move, them getting rid of those tanks, because I don't mean to be rude, but you're not helping the game grow. Like, I'm honest to God, that is a cold, hard fact. If someone loads up the game, they've got 50% crew skills, they don't know how to side scrape, and they, you know, they don't have any of the perks and the stuff, and you're rolling on them in a double Kenny Otsu platoon, and you're tearing them apart, and you're running that 1,000 games a week, then that's why people leave and they don't keep going. That's, honest to God, that's not a point that I think is very hard to make. If you're going to go SEAL Club tier 3 and tier 4 as a player that's competent, then yeah, I think that it's a good move. If they're just removing tanks though that don't have anything particularly wrong with them, like aren't particularly bad tanks, like taking the options out of them and stuff, I can see the point to it. I'd be happier if they just made it, you know, you can't platoon certain tanks or something, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's too difficult for them to figure out. And the reason I haven't made a video on this is because I'll say something like that, which I think is fairly measured and reasonable, like that. I'm not making things up, and then some arsehole will get in my voice in my comments and say, "Your wargaming's whore, I can't believe this, you're such a shill. I'm over it. You're a dickhead. You know, you should delete the game and be upset and throw away your livelihood because you don't like a patch." I just think that at the end of the day, it's tiers 3 and tiers 4 and stuff, and that's, for me, that's not really the most important tiers in the game. Okay, who is that TD who has just gone ham at the back there?
Well, they could buff the DW2 just a little and make it a tier 5. It's not like it wasn't good enough already.
Wow, that T49 just got lit up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's...
Tier 3 and 4 are just not moneymakers.
And at the end of the day, you're spot on too. Like, there's no way that it isn't about cash. There's got to be some element of cash involved in it, because...
They're a business.
Yeah.
Well, and I think part of that is they're trying to make it less grindy, because if you look at like PUBG, you're in it, you know, up to your neck right away. Yeah.
I don't for a second think that it's great. I'm not really saying that, It's nothing like what I'm saying. What is there any tank here that I can take out? Nope. Got a 152 in the corner, but I can maybe...
They're not known for their speedy decisions.
No. I'm on a full reload. This is a loss. I could maybe clear this guy if he comes around the corner. No, he's not going to come. I should turn off Supremacy because we just keep losing these Supremacy matches where the rest of the team doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's something else. The PUBG Mobile thing is very true. They start you against a lot of bots when you start out, and the amount of positivity generated out of that is massive. Like, I have lots of mates that have started and they didn't know they're bots, and they're like, this game is amazing, I'm doing really, really well, and they're positive about it, and they keep playing because they win. People don't like training missions, Mike. They just don't. And no one wants to have it like at school. And could we just go back to the fact that everyone's saying there's too many noobs in this? Not everyone, but a lot of people. If you have 1,000 people playing the game, someone's got to be the 1,000th worst player, and someone has to be the best player, okay? There's just no way around it. It's not like it's magic. It's not like everyone's going to be equally educated in that. And I know a lot of people that whinge and bitch and moan all about, oh my god, these noobs, how do they get here? They need to be taught in that. What is the baseline for that? Where is it written that they have to have the same gaming experience that you do? That their enjoyment level has to be based on being competent enough to provide you with a team where you can be a perfect platform as a gaming monster? It's insane. The idea, the entitlement behind the whole theory of it is just effing annoying. And look at it this way as well. It's completely fair. Matchmaking is completely fair. Everyone deals with the same players. Everyone deals with the same players. I get the same guys on my team over the course of 1,000 games that you get on your team over the course of 1,000 games. We just whinge and moan because it's small sample size theatre. Oh, I had 10 games today and I lost every one, and I added up all the win rates on my team and all the win rates on the other team, and all the win rates on the other team were 5 points higher than win rates on my team. And it's like, that's great, man. Now do it over 1,000 freaking games and tell me that it made a difference. It's just not. And you know, when you're predicating your argument on the fact that the player base isn't good enough, because it's so much about that argument is, I'm good. Like, it's not like really about whether the player base is good or not. It's about the fact that I'm good, you know?
Yeah, but I think the biggest piss off for that is when you get into a tier 8, tier 9, tier 10 match, and you look at somebody's stats and they have less than 1,000 matches and a 40% win rate. And you say something to them and they say, oh, I won it in the crate, so that's why I'm here. Yeah,
but that doesn't make any difference. They're on both teams. Like, so what? I mean, you get them against you, and you get them for you. Like, if it was unfair, it would be unfair. If you only got it, and people seem to think that they are the only ones that get it. And it's not.
No,
everyone deals with the same thing. And if everyone is doing the same thing, then how can it be unfair? And another thing, man, no one has a 75% win rate in this game if they don't have players that aren't nearly as good as them. Like, the only reason mates of mine like Eggy and, I mean, you look at Measy, you look at Raikkonen, you look at his Royal Fatness in Premo, you look at Dark Magician Girl, you look at all these really, really good players, right? All these really, really good players. They have amazing numbers. Everyone wants those numbers, right? You don't get those numbers if everyone's good. If everyone's good, it doesn't happen. It's not possible. why is it bad that people have fun and don't engage the game in exactly the same way you do? Like, I love the game. I enjoy the game. The game is fantastic. It still holds my attention after all this time. I mean, I still enjoy playing the game. I mean, it's nuts. And I've played 50,000 games at least of World of Tanks Blitz. And I still enjoy playing the game. But I've never been about the fact that everyone in the player base owes me an experience. I'm happy to have an experience with my mates, with you guys, play with anyone, have a bit of fun, right? I hate the idea that someone can come into Patron and they are 40% win rate players. And I've seen people whinge about those players in chats, effing 40% win rate noobs and all this. And you're like, well, man, everyone starts like this. Everyone's a 40% win rate player at some point. Why do they owe it to anyone else to be better? Anyway, that's me done. And that's why I won't make a video on patches like this, because for me, it's nonsensical and it's not worth getting upset about. There's a lot of real issues in the game that I like to focus on, and that's game balance. Stuff like the AMX 1357, right? It's not a participation ribbon, man. Here's the thing. If you're good enough, you'll win. Your numbers will be better. The guys who are the best in the game, their numbers are good because they're better than everyone else. That's all there is to it. And they
take time to learn.
Yeah.
By the way, Bushka, you just made a nice video on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just clip that.
Don't clip it. There's the clip. Do not clip that. I am not clipping that.
But another thing of that is, if you're in a clan, team up with somebody that's good in the clan and learn. Learn from somebody that's better than you are. Even if it's only 1 or 2% better, they're still better.
Yeah.
And they still have a way to teach you stuff that you don't know.
Come hang out seriously with the patrons and the Bushka regulars or people like him. You're going to meet people all over the world for the lowest to the highest rate players.
And no one cares about your win rate. Yeah, no one cares about your win rate. I think that's the real secret sauce in it all. If you're having fun, you'll get better just because you'll play and enjoy yourself. If you've got some arsehole with a 70% win rate telling you that you're no good, I hope your mother gets cancer and you should leave the game now because you're a noob. Yeah, that's definitely going to make someone a better player. And it's going to make them stay around and spend money on the game. And, you know, if you want to end up playing on a server with no one else on it, but you can be the best in this tiny little fish pond, then hats off to you. Calling people out for not having a good enough number is going to get it done. Now, obviously, you get arseholes who just go AFK and that, but...
Personally, you should be able to win laughing and laugh losing.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know.
Don't worry, I've said that to some of my mates in Premo and when we're in Minsk and that, and it's not always a popular opinion and people don't always agree with me. And that's fair enough because everyone's a star in their own movie. Like, that's fair enough. But it's just my opinion and it's my YouTube channel. And that's why I won't make a big video on it, because can you imagine the feedback I'd get if I said that in a patch?
Well, you'd be public enemy number 1.
Yeah, seriously.
He has been before on the forums.
Oh, yeah.
Just wish you had all that money Wargame apparently pays you because you can share it with us.
Yeah, I know. It'd be amazing. I was really hoping I'd clear that guy.
I mean, the last time you flew to Minsk, I mean, you had that Bushka painted down the side of that 747.
That's right. That's right. I used to have an open mind, but my brains kept falling out.
I used to have an open mind, but my brains kept falling out.
Oh, he set me on fire. You're freaking kidding.
Everybody was.
He set me on fire. The grub. Yeah, it hurts your average damage. Man, yeah. Listen, I'll tell you right now, Premo have won offline tournaments with guys with under 60% win rate because they've taken guys who can do something and play a role well and put them in. There have been so many examples of teams with amazing stats getting knocked the F out in tournaments because tournament play and the best, and that's really it. Like playing on a live server, you are playing against such a massive variation. You can pad your numbers if you really want to. You get to a tournament and there's nowhere to hide. Like RH from Premo drove mouse for Premo, and RH had like a sub 60% win rate, and he was running for offline tournaments. I mean, because he was a good mouse driver. That's what they wanted. Yeah.
Well, how about like T95 is the only tank for me?
Oh, I love that.
Arguing with him.
Man,
T95.
I want to do an interview with him. I've thought about it like 50 times. I really want to do an interview with him.
I don't think there's anyone going to teach him anything about that tank.
No, but I want to do an interview with him just to find out, like, seriously, what's his deal? Like, how did he get into this? Why is the T95 so important? What does he really see in it? And there was the other guy, remember that idiot on NA who was a real asshole, who was just a T95 and he was blue something or other. He'd just sit in spawn.
Oh, Blue Rock.
Blue Rock, and just spout profanity at the team. He was such a wanker.
All the
growing up a very angry person.
Yeah,
Hugh.
Hugh.
You don't know who. Sorry, sir.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Well, I say, if anyone doesn't know who T95 is the only tank for me, look up that name. You need to be amazed.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is incredible. No denying. Panther, I can help you, but only if you just wait there. I can stop this guy from rolling across, and I got your back, but if they all push up, you need to run, dude. Oh, hang on. What's this guy doing? Two very unlucky shots. And a very lucky shot and a lucky bounce. So, you know. Come here, idiot. What? Dude, you are so deep on your own. I can't help you. You got there all on your lonesome. Why have you pushed? No one was spotted. And yet you pushed in. And he's going to get all saucy at me now.
He has 55,000 battles in the T95 with a 62% win rate. Like, wow.
Yeah, I love him. And I love the T95. Like, I've got more battles in the T95 than most. Like, I've got over 1,000 in the T95. And that's a lot, you know.
Having over 50k, that should be its own medal.
I agree. Come on, man. Let me get there. Let me get there. Oh, you legend. Oh, this 44 is a monster. I'll take the hits, buddy. I'll take the hits. You don't need to die. Come on. No. Come on. No, 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 no. Leave the 44 alone, you grub. Leave him alone. You don't deserve it. He's been amazing. No, 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 no. Yes! Good on you, T44. No, I love the T95. T95 was my first ever Tier 9 TD. That T-44 went off. Well done. He was really, really good there. I love the T-95. I really do. But back in the day, you would just... I wasn't a very good player when I started driving it, right? No surprises, because I drove the American line because I saw the T-95 in battle when I was started playing the T-29, the Tier 7 American tank. So I started driving the heavy line because it looked so amazing, right? And there was a real heavy vibe about the game back then at those tiers. You would drive heavies, and there would be a heavy route and a medium route, and the heavies would go heavy, hey? And the T-95 was amazing like that. You could go the heavy route, and if you were just aggressive and drove forward pressing the button, you would eventually either clear them or they'd clear you, but either way, it would happen fast, you know, and it would happen and it would be very, very fun. Okay, yeah, no, this thing is so quick, hey, the Lorraine is so quick.
Dead Empire says he just became a patron.
Dead Empire, welcome aboard the love train, man. Yeah, I don't understand either, dude from Cali, why they did that. Wow, okay, that didn't go in. That did. I'll go for a full reload. Long reload on this clip, but that's fair enough. So they've got two at the back there. What's that? A T-20 and an SP-1C. Okay. That's not going to really intimidate me that much, to be honest. I'll just go over here and get stuck in this Carnarvon after I get the reload out.
Bushka's personal assistant, Bushka, will catch up to you, Dead Empire.
Yes, I will. I will. Carnarvon, good job him. He noticed that he was not very safe there. No, he's going to pull back into this. No, he's done a pretty good job. Okay, I'm going to leave that Carnarvon alone. I'm wondering what the hell their T-20 and SP-1C were doing. So they sure as hell weren't helping the team out. I mean, I don't see us losing this one, but I guess it's possible. We'd have to be pretty unlucky to lose this one, I'll tell you. No, we've got this in the bag. That was a really strange setup from the red team.
Hugh wants to know if the Lorraine has gun depression.
8 degrees. It's got nice gun depression.
To the front only, though, right?
Yeah. I've been pretty disappointed in the elevation on the side, which its build is having. Give that guy the shot. Let's share the hit points. Go. Yeah, Baron Wang, I'm with you, man. Why the hell did they nerf the armor on the T-95? Last game. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I know I did wax lyrical for quite a while there, and we did get into some deep topics. And I did give opinions out like they're assholes, because everyone's got one. But, you know, you come here for an old salty dog like me. It's funny, isn't it? I get salty about the people that are salty. I feel like I've got to... One of the crazy things to me was always... So spare parts and all that came out. And because I didn't rend my garments and leave the game forever, I copped so much shit. And there was a lot of other people in the YouTube community and all that who lost their minds and just badmouthed everyone. But the stuff that's important to me was never like that kind of thing. It's always been game balance and protecting... new players. And I did a big thing in Minsk where I sat down with the developers and I said to them, you guys are not taking care of new players. You are letting them get seal clubbed and it's bad for the game, and all this stuff that you're building is basically centered around rewarding players who are older players, and you don't. That's all well and good, but you don't actually help new players, and that's a bad thing.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
So instead of just nerfing one tank, you had to do like 20 at one time?
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, I did sit there and I stuck up for him. I said, you're getting these guys who are getting farmed. That's the important stuff for me, hey. Yeah, I pay my assistant properly with that huge salary I get from Wargaming. Monster salary. That's why I didn't stream the Twister Cup, by the way.
We stay away from that word, Baron. That's why I hit your message.
Yeah, War Thor, I wouldn't be opposed to that, man. I also had a massive go at them about ratings, but anyway. So we're going to have to put our hands up here and fight, because they're definitely pushing in. Ow. That's going to be bad for me. T-34. Okay, he tried to HE. That's cool. This T-34 and 2 really needs to start doing something.
Well, you either just get $1.50 or you're rich. One of the two.
Thank you very much for the 481, amigo. This T-34 and 2 really didn't hold that side at all. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't just... What is your opinion of the tech tree overhaul? Oh man, we've just been talking about that for a long time.
Go back and watch the stream.
Yeah.
Spent 15 minutes on not making a video.
The thing that I think that World of Tanks PC could benefit from is Wargaming's done some really good things with the game. The introduction of equipment, instead of the 3 equipment slots, was much better. It allows you to allow for more customizable options with different tanks. The nerfing of premium ammo damage, so you have a premium shell that does less damage, is a really good thing. And I think that would be something that's positive for World of Tanks PC. That was really, really good. Getting rid of the synergy between Camo Net and binoculars was brilliant. And increasing the value of armor. It used to be that you would get a Leopard 1 and you'd sit there with 350 meters view range, massive camo, and a gun with heaps of pen that did full value damage on a premium shell and could spot you at massive range, shoot, and be safe. And once they got rid of all that, that was a really important step forward in the game. The game is a lot tighter now and a lot more evenly balanced than it's ever been before. It really is. But
and it's only going to get better.
Yeah, I hope so. Look, I wish they weren't doing the lower tier thing. I think it's irrelevant at best, and at worst, it's just it could be harmful. But who can say? Yeah, World of Tanks PC is a horrible place for a new player. It is absolutely disgusting. Mate, it's horrible. Mad Games is going to be interesting. I mean, I've looked at a few of the things, but I haven't driven it. Meadsy's, is he still around? Meadsy's, I think, driven it on test. I haven't. Pew auto loader, please.
kind of like the idea of hiding stats, but make them visible only for tournaments and such.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Look, there's lots of different ways to do it. I think this low tier overhaul definitely isn't it. Yes, I see your chat, FFA Frontier. I see you, amigo.
We see you. Everybody sees you.
Okay, someone's at the back there. That wasn't the Super Persian that hit me, I don't think. Really, T25AT. That's a aggressive position. I'll cover you. I'll come with that. I'm going to go low. Unless someone hooks around from their spawn, I should be able to get shots down here without getting shot from their spawn, which is good. Or I could just go like that tiger and drive across the top of the map. Wow. Yeah, they certainly played this one passively. I don't know where they are. What's that 1357 going to do? I'll go for a full reload. There's no Reaper room, no man. See that Pew Pew autoloader? He got screwed. That should have on the move camo. Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. RNG's has saved me now. So I take out his track, but don't do any damage to him. Crazy. Just crazy. Tier 11, I can't imagine how I would do it without it being completely imbalanced. What is that Panther 2 doing? She's a beautiful tank, the Lorraine. She's a beautiful tank. That'd be good. All right. Thanks very much, everyone, for sticking around while I sermonize about tanks and Blitz and wargaming and direction of the game and everything else like that. XVM would be interesting, Hugh, but I think it would probably be just another tool that creates more of a toxic environment. Like if someone's got a shitty win rate and it pops up while they're playing, you'd hear everyone going, "Oh, he's a noob, he's a noob." I don't think it'd be a positive environment. Thanks very much, everyone. Love your work. I got to go. Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway.
Yep, got to do that. And there's nothing wrong. We love the Japanese yen.
Love the yen. Love the yen. No, amigo. Japanese yen. The more the merrier. We're going to give away DOS tanks per favor today. 2 tanks. 1 tier 5.
Like
1
fish.
tier 7. Gold Tech Tree tanks. Yeah, I'd like the sounds. Okay. I'll give the tier 5 to the 12th and the tier 7 to the 15th correct answer to the following question. The question is, what is the name of the biggest noob in the world? The answer is Snake. Snake is the answer. We haven't given him shit for too long now, so let's give Maxi a little bit of a comeuppance. He needs to pull his head, and he hasn't played Blitz for ages. Okay, Snake, absolutely correct.
He's still working, is he?
Yep. Yeah, no, he's in Tokyo at the moment.
Oh,
I'm going to take a screenshot of that and send it to him. Right now, I got Grumps on PUBG up. It's the only channel he watches anymore. There's the screenshot. There we go. At Snake Eyes Blitz. Send. Okay, let's read them out. 12th correct answer will get a Tier 5 Tech Tree Gold Tank. 15th correct answer will get a Tier 7. Number 1, Warthor. That Cunning Fox. Stirred Martini. Destroy. The Toilet Tanker. CO. Carl Butcher. Absolute Sniper Blitz. Daniel Foxman. J. Cudmore 999. Tim G. The 12th correct answer is Stan Williams. Now, haven't you won one of these things before?
he won before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 13th correct answer then gets a tank, and that is XR Rob.
All right.
I think he won before too.
No one taken away.
13 is XR Rob. 14 is Manual VP. And 15th is... oh my God. Willows. I can't make this up. Okay, this isn't right, but I can't make it up. But I'm going to show you. I'll show a screenshot here. I'm going to put this up. Media source display. So everyone knows that I'm not actually cheating. Browse. Desktop. Okay, there you go. And I'll move that up. You can see Stan Williams was number 12. Number 13 was XR Rob. Manual VP was number 14. That Cunning Fox and Absolute Sniper Blitz there's Absolute Sniper Blitz halfway down. And there's That Cunning Fox. They've already actually said something in the chat. So number 15 is Willows 14. That's the first time we've ever done that. That's 3 patrons picked in a row. It could also be the fact that we've got a lot of patrons who watch the chat. So I don't know. Could be one of the two. There you go. I can't make it up.
Warthor, two giveaways. 2 giveaways.
2 giveaways. Yeah. There. So Tier 5 and Tier 7. Yeah, that's nuts, hey. That's nuts. You are cheating, dude. I'm not cheating. What are you talking about? I just showed you an image of the actual chat as it appears to me, dude. I can't make it any more painfully clear that that is exactly the order that they popped in on my screen by showing you the order they popped in on my screen. Almost Absolute Sniper Blitz. 2 tags I answered twice. You don't. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's pretty good. That's very funny. Yeah. Lorraine is brilliant, man. What are you talking about?
After you posted the question, my response in the list I see was actually number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
So
right.
it's...
Yeah.
And I think
it's how it
like
appears on your
9
screen.
on the screen.
Yeah, it's how it appears on my screen, not how it appears on your screen. So the 2 winners were XR Rob and Willows. Well done, humans.
Now, what tanks and what servers?
What?
XR, you should... Oh, they're both patrons, so you should know anyway.
Yeah.
T14 NA.
T14 NA says XR Rob. Okay.
The tank I wanted last time.
Willow's got the Tier 7 tank. So, Willows, what do you want? Where is he? Willows.
He's on chat. Yeah.
And XR, you're going to have to win one next week for Mini.
Oh, my God. You know what? Yeah. She's going to be saying, why didn't you put it on my account? What are you doing? Very, very funny. Thanks everyone who took part in the stream. I had a good one. It was actually pretty interesting today. We talked about a lot of stuff, so happy days. Has Willow's decided what Tier 7 Tech Tree tank he wants yet? I'll message him. I'll message him. I'll substitute for Willow, says Scott T-Boy. What a great bloke you are. Give it to me if he's gone. You guys are grubs. All right. I'll talk to you all soon. Look after yourselves, guys. I'm going to be away a lot of this week. We've got a funeral and a wedding to go to, so I'm not going to be online very much. After this, I should have a couple of weeks back on, and then if I end up at the Twister Cup commentating, well, I'll be away for another week, and then I'll be back. Hopefully, wow, up until Christmas. We're going to the UK for Christmas, so hopefully be back for a few weeks then. I'm sick of going away. If you need an assistant
for Blitz, I'm free. If
for the Twister Cup, yeah, no worries. Well, hopefully we get Skatey or someone like that if I'm doing it, and someone to talk to. He was good last time too. Anyway, look after yourselves, boys and girls, and till next time, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye.